So tell me, hon, how are you doing? Just give me a few words on your mood, and then I'm gonna start asking you some pretty funky questions.
I'm doing great. I'm in Miami. Happy to see you. And following everything that you're doing to make this world a better place in such crazy times, and that we need so much empathy. And I love your project, so I'm happy to be a part of it.
I'm very curious to know what your legacy will be 100 years from now.
I do have, I guess, four skills that I take my life, or three skills, mainly three skills that I use every day. That one is not thinking about the legacy; it's just living the present and doing the best I can today. Two, I guess it's about not working or taking, but instead of focusing in what you can do and what you can give. And the other one is just be authentic. It's like you have to find what is your purpose, and that is through having a self discipline, which I think it's a main component also to that path of immortality. To have a legacy.
So, what do you believe is the singular skill that you have that can help preserve the planet and humanity's place in it?
I believe communication. It's what I'm best at, and being able to build those bridges to connect people that can create solutions that will make us, approach each other with more respect, and that will make us coexist with a more balanced harmony that will benefit our planet. I don't think languages or idiosyncrasies or race or color separate people. You can connect with people through that empathy, through that love of willing to collaborate and do something bigger than yourself.
I'm very curious to know when you were 10 years old, with the age that I relate to today, what did you want to be?
Really, I always had two dreams, so like flying and becoming a marine biologist. And I still, I still have to do them because I haven't done none of them. Well, I came to America to study marine biology, and I went to this Miami-Dade Community College, and that was about 20 years ago, and there was not the same information or interest in the environment. Neither was the same regulations. So we were practicing in the SeaWorld tank, and there was like a killer whale that is there, and I was like, how come, let her loose. And I was like, maybe I should learn how to choose my battles, and this one is one that I need to put on pause. So I went for modeling, and then started working in MTV, and at least I'm using that microphone and that audience to build that awareness. Now you can take them online, and you have all sorts of simulators. So maybe it's a dream that I should start working on and making it happen.
What's the best idea you've had that no one gave a shit about?
Peace. And I mean, it's not, I didn't come up with the idea of peace, but it's something that I really believe in, and that I've worked very hard for it. And even though that we have this common understanding that we all want peace and love, we don't always work towards it. Sometimes we tend to forget. Most times we tend to forget and start, approaching with very contrary, tools or approaches that are not peaceful at all. The lack of empathy and the lack of connection that people don't believe, or they lost the child in themselves and they became adults and really boring, and just, I think it's a lot of lack of healing. And you live in a world, you're seeing it today. Everybody seems to be kind of awakening and being more empathetic and looking for other alternatives that it will bring us together instead of dividing us. But still, there's a lot of work to do.
I'm always curious to know, who's the person that has been the most influential in your life, taking you down the path that you're currently on.
My mother as well, and my father as well. Both of them are incredible human beings, and have taught me and brought me up with the values and the determination and the love for life that I think I have today. Ordinary people, my big heroes are just ordinary people that they do incredible, outstanding acts of love every single day without even not with the purpose of being seen or rewarded for it. It's just because it's just the sake of it. So, like doctors, like activists, like people like yourself,
Exciting.
I love what you're doing, and thank you for inviting me. And happy to join forces. It's an honor.